How many times do you like to tell your children something? Probably just once, or maybe grandchildren. You know, God really should only have to tell His children something one time. But yet every day, I get hundreds of letters and emails and phone calls from believers who are living in fear of what may or may not happen. I call it the worst case scenario. They're fearful over the worst thing that could happen, in which case, many times it doesn't manifest at all. Now, God should only have to tell us something once, but He tells us 23 times in the King James Bible, be not afraid. 63 times He says, fear not. So if God is telling us that, then we need to get a hold of it. And that's why I feel led to share this one more time. 4 things you need to do to not let fear freak you out. Number 1, you need to know fear is your enemy. And it's not a new enemy, it's an old enemy. Started in the Garden of Eden with Adam's fall, his rebellion. And fear, the fear came because he disobeyed God's instructions. If you're not doing what God tells you to do, then fear will come on you because of the consequences that you may face. Second, fear will rob you. It'll take a tremendous toll psychologically, physically, emotionally, mentally. And not only will it do that, but it will also has the potential to send you to an early grave. Third, fear destroys relationships in a business, in a family, even academically. I know students who worry about, I failed that test, and they come in with an A. They're fearing the unknown. We're not to do that. And fourth, fear is the root cause of strife, envy, jealousy, hatred. But fear can be conquered and driven out of our lives. 2 scriptures, 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And lastly, 1 John 4:18 says, perfect love casts out all fear. Love replaces fear. So don't let fear freak you out, because God is right there with you, and He'll never leave you nor forsake you. And that's what I call getting to the point.